Well, good morning. Just, 5 to 10 minutes ago, as I'm sitting here preparing for the video, my son comes home with a bunch of his friends, and sounds like they're starting a little bit of a party out in the other room. I don't know if you can hear the sound of their music playing and them talking or not, but I can. Anyway, the title for the video today is, for me, Heaven is not somewhere else. As I've said many times, since childhood I have believed my mission to be one of helping establish the kingdom of heaven on earth. I have no desire to go someplace else and leave this planet to devils, demons, and the lowest common denominator of humanity, i.e. the cabal. This pisses a lot of people off who have been taught some rapture theory created, in my opinion, to get people to accept the injustices and criminality of those who seek domination. Furthermore, 501c3s, as I keep saying, are the cabal's threat to keep churches and spiritual groups from telling truths that challenge their control grid. Let me say, before I even go any further, that I went to hear my friends Armand and Angelina last night. That was the third night in a row that I've gone to hear special music. And Armand, of course, is part of my new age, new thought community. And he's been my friend for a long, long time, and he will remain my friend. But we do not agree on everything, and he has posted some of his disagreements on Facebook, as some of you that are my Facebook friends may have noticed. But we remain friends and will remain friends, even if we don't agree on everything eye to eye. But like I said, I have long, since I was a boy, and as I was growing up, getting the kingdom of heaven to be on earth, and to be manifest so that we can have a fair and just society, so that people can thrive and not have their assets and their livelihoods and their lives stolen and squandered and put in danger by people that want to run the world and run it amok. People have to pay attention to what is. I know a lot of you would like to put your head in the sand and not understand that the world is run by people that have not good intentions. Do you understand that the cabal is a demon-possessed group of people that worship evil, that worship Lucifer? Do you not understand that they do child sacrifices, that they rape children, that they do all sorts of crimes against humanity? Do you not understand that these are the people who realize that one of the most profitable businesses ever invented is called war, and they finance both sides of wars? They start wars and they sit back and they make money no matter which side wins. They've been doing this for centuries. This is not something that's new. They've been doing it for a long, long time, getting people to fight each other, and they sit back with big smiles on their faces because they're demon possessed, and they think, wow, look at these stupid people. Look at these stupid people, how easy it is to control them. And 501c3s, I want you, people get upset at me because I say things that are the truth about spiritual groups. It doesn't matter what the spiritual group is. This system of control, this control grid, is worldwide. But it comes from the United States because the United States is the military arm of this evil entity called the cabal, or the people that want to run the world. This is the Rothschilds. This is the Rockefellers. All the people that profit and prosper because of other people's misery and misfortune, and they create the misery and the misfortune on purpose because they get their rocks off. But 501c3 trees is a way to keep these groups, these so-called spiritual groups, in line with obeying rules that don't allow people to learn the truth. Because if you talk about that, that's politics, and you can't bring politics into your religion. Well, I'm sorry, but the world that we live in is a political world. It's an economic world, and it is a corrupt system. The monetary system is a corrupt system. You do not understand that these Rothschilds and Rockefellers create money out of thin air. They take what they have and they multiply it from nothing. Nothing. It's theft by creating ignorance. And their whole game plan is to keep people ignorant of the truth so that we don't get liberated, so that we stay in bondage to an evil production that has been going on for a long time. Now, great that people are starting to wake up because of the internet. Truth is getting out. I'm one of the ones that's telling the truth, but they don't like that. That's why I'm getting so many dislikes, because the cabal runs the banks, and the banks commit fraud. That's what they do. They don't lend money. Banks aren't allowed lawfully to lend what they don't have, but they do it all the time. It's a fraud game, folks. All commercial mortgages, as I've said on other videos, are fraud. It's something that it makes us weak and impoverished, while it empowers the worst element of humanity, the worst element of spiritual society, existing anywhere. It empowers people and beings that should be brought to their knees. That's why I rail at God sometimes, because God seems to have this policy of allowing the evil to thrive and to flourish on a planet that, to me, should be a planet where people have the ability to become the best we can be. We'll never do that unless we know the truth. Jesus taught, you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. But we're not allowed to even tell the truth according to the rules that I'm talking about. We in our religious culture are not allowed to tell the truth because that's political. They don't want people to know the truth. But I'm going to continue to tell the truth as long as I have breath in me. As long as I have the ability to take a stand, I'm going to take a stand. And I'm going to tell the truth as I understand it, to the best of my ability. Now, yesterday I was supposed to talk with, believe it or not, I had communication with the ambassador. And he didn't get back in touch with me. I guess he might have been a little bit delayed in getting back to his home. He was traveling at the time, and I waited and I waited. And I was also supposed to talk to my attorney friend and get her to help me with a few things that were recommended. She's taken my money. The appeal has been dismissed, and trying to get her to help me. She talked to me for a few minutes and said, I'll call you back within an hour. Well, the hour came and went, and then she never did call me back. So I don't know what's going on with a lot of things in my life. But going back to the title, heaven is not someplace else for me. It's not an escape from this world. Heaven has to be established on earth, or it's fiction. It's not pie in the sky, the sweet by and by. It has to be something that is tangible now, or it is meaningless. We have to get through to the truth, because we'll never be free. We'll never prosper until we know the truth. Because as I said, Jesus taught, you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Don't wait for heaven somewhere else. Create it here now. Help us. Thank you for listening.